Welcome back to Beaumont's Home Kitchen. Today we are making some awesome beef stir fry. I don't have a beef stir fry, so turn the fire on. Okay, so we're going to season our beef. A little bit of salt, fresh cracked pepper, and once it's searing the pan, we'll do the seasoning again. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to wait for our pan to heat up. Oil into the pan. Pan's pretty hot there. Toss your beef on. And I do suggest, if you want to get better in the kitchen, I would suggest, like at home, I would suggest stir fries. A good way to get better at it. Beef in the pan there. All right. The seasoned side of the beef, we'll toss in there first. And then we'll season the other side of the beef. There's the beef. Some more seasoning. All right. Some salt. Fresh cracked pepper. And we're going to turn the other pan on. Some fire on there. Oil. And for this one, I'm using a higher temp oil, which is sunflower oil is a good oil to use. Okay, I'll let that go. Yes, I would say do stir fries because if you do all the mise en place first, that's really important. So we do some diced onions. Toss that in there. Get a nice pot going for our noodles. Okay. Get that boiling for our noodles. Perfect. Now let's season the onions up. Got salt, pepper, some pepper. Try to get a good sear on that beef there. Okay, flip them over. Okay, looking good. And I guess the stir fry you can buy. This is kind of like a nice stir fry. I bought a sirloin steak to use up, so I'm going to use that for a stir fry. Perfect. Good steak to use, or you can use a top sirloin and cut it up. Or if your local butcher does have stir fry, you can do it that way as well. But if you buy your own, like a sirloin from the butcher, you definitely know it's sirloin because you buy it yourself and chop it and you know it's sirloin, right? So you know it's going to be tender before you buy it, right? As opposed to buying stir fry in the butcher shop. Sometimes not the best cut to use, right, for it. In some cases, all right. Onions sauteed until they become translucent. All right. Okay. And this will be kind of an Asian style, so with honey garlic, some honey garlic Maui sort of sauce with a lovely Asian-y sort of sauce. Perfect. Oh yeah, stir fry's looking good. All right, onions are getting happy there. Perfect. Yeah, toss the mushrooms in there. Okay. Touch more pepper. Season as you go. Important rule. And salt. All right, looking good. Thought I'd toss a little bit of sausage in there to have a bit more protein. Just toss it right in with the beef. Okay. A little bit of rosemary, sage, and thyme with the onions and mushrooms. A little bit of garlic. Set in there. Wait until it all gets fragrant a little. Take a few minutes. Okay. Smelling good. So this thing is pretty much done. Okay. That aside. Turn this on. Turn that off for now. Toss our broccoli in there. Okay. Toss our sauce in there. So a little bit of Maui sauce in with the beef. Yeah, that should be good. Perfect. Okay. A little bit of soy sauce in there. It's a touch. Maui sauce already has the soy sauce. Okay. Honey garlic sauce. Honey garlic in there. All right. Perfect. Smelling good. All right. And when I do a stir fry, I always grab a bigger pot. Toss everything into a bigger pot. So, onions and mushrooms in there. All right. Watch our noodles. The noodles won't take too long. Usually a couple of 5 minutes or so. Just gonna thicken it up and touch. So, touch of cornstarch just to thicken it up a bit. Toss that in there. Okay. Do a nice stir here. Perfect. Let's let that cook for a bit. A couple minutes on the noodles. Good consistency there, perfect. Toss our tomatoes in there. That's cherry tomatoes cut in half in there. A little bit of parsley, toss that in there. I'll save some for the garnish on top. That's done. It's pretty much waiting for the noodles to cook. And we'll come back and we'll definitely give this, show you the presentation and give it a little taste. I also have a beef stock going on here, so that's what's happening there. You can always add the veggies. I always suggest like bell peppers are very good for stir fry. Be creative with your veggies. You can always add more. This is kind of what I had, so I always like to use up what I have in the fridge. So if you have veggies, you can use whatever you would want for your stir fry. It's good. Get some beer. If you're ever going to serve beer, serve it in a cold glass that I put in the freezer. Sapro, that's a good beer. Stir frying beer, why not? And if you freeze this glass, it's always cold. I always like that. Put another glass for the next one. Beer goes good with any meal. Stir fry for sure. And it's good to, with the noodles, it's good to pull them off when they're a little al dente, because after you pull them off, they continue to cook. Noodles. I'll show you how we'll serve this up. That was a good thing with the noodles. Touch of olive oil around them, okay? And then, give them a little toss. Keeps them from sticking all together, okay? Noodles into the bowl, all right. Put a few more. Lovely stir fry, looking good. All right, some chunks of beef on there, broccoli and everything in there. Just a simple stir fry, nothing too fancy. And that's how you would serve stir fry. Parsley on there, boom. There you have it, stir fry. Let's give it a try, right? Give Mr. Stir Fry a try. All the goodness in there. Where's the beef? Beef and sausage stir fry. Wow. Awesome. Stir fry. Beef and sausage stir fry. Thanks for watching Bowman's Kitchen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Love ya. And we'll see you in the next one.